EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Tar Heel state of North Carolina, where the spirit of the late Sam Mills lives on with the pounding of the drums as we're ready for football at Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Carolina Panthers. On the visitors' sideline is Seahawks head coach Mike McDonald. His team making the long flight. Always difficult to play the 1 o'clock Eastern game when a West Coast team feels like it's 10 a.m. on their body clock. His counterpart on the other side, the Panthers' Dave Canales. His guys come in off what he described as Mike Tirico, along with my partner Greg Olson. It is the rookie Ryan Fitzgerald who gets this started. We are underway in Uptown Charlotte, and their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Seahawks come out, and they are led by a new quarterback, Sam Darnold. From USC, he's bounced around for his first 7 seasons. This is 5th different franchise as he starts year 8 in the NFL, and Greg, it's year 1 with the Seahawks.
Some games, the quarterback can just go out there and just take what the defense gives them. They don't have to necessarily create a lot of opportunities for their teammates to go out and perform, and they can still come away with the win. I think today, though, he's going to be asked to carry a little bit more of a load, make some more plays happen, be a little bit more assertive. If he does that, his team's just going to continue to get better and better. It's going to be a tough matchup.
They finally get him down inside the 20, but it looks like this one is going to come back. That's on the former 9th overall pick, Charles Cross. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Looking Smith-Njigba's way again, and again a catch.
Holding offense.
That one on the tackle, Abraham Lucas. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Smith-Njigba there for the catch. Take a look here at those receiving numbers from his game a week ago. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It's now 3rd down and
the bumps and bruises, they start to accumulate this time of year. You can always see that in the key inactives for this game. Not fun here. 3rd and a lot. To throw again is Darnold. Open man is Shaheed. That's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big one there on 3rd down, good for 26 yards.
And the Seahawks 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can.
That is intercepted. Picked off by Mike Jackson.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
So the Panthers led out by their quarterback, Bryce Young. Shaky rookie year, but the back end of his 2nd year, Greg, very effective for the man who was the #1 overall pick out of Alabama in 2023.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
And 10 yards to go.
From the gun, it's Young. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And he will go all the way. Jalen Coker. Touchdown, Panthers. It's his third touchdown catch this year. Third down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Makes the score Panthers 7, Seahawks nothing.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Here comes the all-pro returner from last year, Rashid Shaheed. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Seahawks offense and Jackson Smith-Njigba ready to get back to work. As we head into this final stretch of games, take note. He comes into this one leading the NFL in receiving yards. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On second down, it's Darnold. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here's Darnold. And that is incomplete.
Intended for Jackson Smith.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
The Panthers offense ready to take over for their second possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Dowdle. And the strength on display rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
Here's a carry for Dowdle. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
3rd down and 3.
Out of the shotgun, Young. He finds the big tight end, Tremble. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
He'll push forward for about a yard. Big Leonard Williams brings him down.
A gain of 2.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Now Young. And that is incomplete.
Young's pass.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The Seahawks offense and Sam Darnold heading back on the field, and he has come out of the gates hot. He's been on target with his throws, and that's reflected in those numbers as he'll look to keep it going here. Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. He is belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play. Darnold. He'll get this complete to Walker. And he's out of bounds. It's a first down for the moment, but it appears it's not going to stay that way. To throw is Darnold. Over the middle, Smith-njigba with the grab. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's third down.
Darnold to throw. Taking the deep shot for Smith-njigba. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down. Here's Michael Dixon now, as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line. The Panthers offense about ready to take over once more. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll run with Dowdle. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
On second down, Young. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out. Not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. He'll get this one out to his fullback. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
13 yards on the play. That's good for the Seahawks. First down.
Now this looks like a design run. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
A lot of times the success of a draw depends on the defensive ends, Mike, rushing the passer. In this case, a great job by the defensive end. He initially reads pass, but then he determines that it's going to be a draw. He quickly adjusts, and he's able to tackle the running back for a loss.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up third down.
Darnold now to throw. And that is incomplete. Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver. And it's going to be fourth down. On comes the punter now, as he is on to kick it for Seattle. This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his
in trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Byron Murphy into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
43-yard line.
Off the bootleg, here's Darnold. Off-balance throw, it's complete. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Out of bounds just past midfield.
Now Darnold. He'll look deep, left sideline. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up third down now. We'll try and run it with Walker. And he's going to be knocked down hard in the backfield. Lost on the play, and it's going to bring up fourth down. What a hit.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds. We are through one. The Panthers off to the early advantage. And will return to Charlotte in a moment. Panthers football to begin this second quarter. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. That's caught right side. It's the tight end, Evans. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second.
Now whistles here and a penalty. Somebody moved early up front. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Throwing is Young. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Boye Mafe in there for a loss of 5 on the sack, and now it's 3rd down. Here's Young. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really nice sequence of plays here defensively, not only to force the 3rd and long, but then you really take away all of the quarterback's options downfield, left him with nothing really else to do, but to just simply throw that one away.
This kick hangs up, and a fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line. The Seahawks offense and Jackson Smith-Njigba ready to get back to work. He's been filling up the stat sheet on a weekly basis, hasn't he? You get a look at where he ranks in terms of receptions by a wideout. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
On play action, here's Darnold. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. Now Walker. Oh, look at him move away from a tackler as he winds up gaining 7 yards. Nice run there.
At the 35-yard line. A gain of 7 yards.
On 3rd and long, here's Darnold. He'll try and get there on the ground. He'll be taken down well short of the 1st down. Gain of about 4. And it brings up 4th down.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn it to a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
That is fielded at the 13. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. The Panthers offense ready to take over once more. They lead it here in the second quarter, 7-0, as they begin with a 1st and 10. Now Dowdle. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. From the 20, here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A 2-yard pickup.
From the gun here on third down. It's Young. He's got his man. That's Leggett. They get 16 on that connection. It's good for a Panther first down.
That's good for a Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these third downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force third down, they got to get off the field.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8 at the 41-yard line.
Look at play action with Young. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Devin Witherspoon, the Pro Bowl corner, in on the blitz that time. He records the sack.
Having a dominant pass rush so often translates to wins. But that's hardly been the case here, Mike, and they're able to add another sack to their total before half, and that's great. But somehow they still find themselves trailing, and that's the only thing that matters.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
7 yards. And the Panthers first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. That one's hauled in left side by McMillan. From the 33, here's 2nd down and 6.
4 yards on the
From the gun, it's Young.
2nd and 6.
Flushed to his left.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
And he is going to have a Panthers first down. Able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Young hands it to Hubbard. He'll carry this one inside the 20, into the red zone. Give him 8 on that carry.
17-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Now it's 2nd and 1. Now a give up the middle, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
And this is not going to do the trick. Unable to get back to the line of scrimmage. And it leads to 4th down.
Field goal. A 42-yard attempt.
His kick is good. And the Panthers will extend to a 10-0 lead.
Seahawks nothing.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Seahawks head coach Mike McDonald there. His guys head back out for their next possession. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. That one swung out wide to Walker. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
He'll get this out to the left flat.
Donald's pass.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 43-yard line.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
He's going to air this one out. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. Here's their punter now, as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Panthers offense make their way out to take over once more. They've got the 10-0 advantage here early, and they'll see if they can add to it. Beginning on this drive, 1st and 10. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here's a handoff. Hubbard heading right. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
At the 17-yard line.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Out of the shotgun. Young. That's taken in, and it's Rico Dowdle. He needed 13 and got 14 for the 1st down.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Panthers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more from Charlotte. After this, it is 2nd and 6. To throw is Young. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Young. In trouble, and down he goes. Now Seattle's going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come. As 4th down is looming. Here's Sam Martin now, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. Now fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready to get back at it. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 24-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. The Panthers will take their 1st timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down.
A loss of 5 yards, and it's 3rd down.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Throw right side, home in by Cup. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of
The first set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
1st down.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And that is incomplete. But a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. To throw is Darnold. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he will be forced out of bounds, but there is a flag down.
Holding.
And we'll check in with our referee. Darnold. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Trevin Wallace. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense with first and goal.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
The Panthers offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. And they begin, to say the least, in a tremendous spot. First and goal from the 2. Dowdle trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Jalen Coker. Touchdown, Panthers. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
No problem there on the extra point. Panthers move further out in front. It is now 17-0. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Seahawks offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They trail this one 17-0 now. Really need to find some inspiration, some momentum on this drive as they'll begin here with first down. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards.
On first and 10, here's Darnold. Outright Smith-njigba has it.
Darnold's pass.
Here's second and 2.
Number 11, Jackson Smith-njigba. 8 yards on the pickup.
Throwing, Darnold.
At the 44-yard line.
That's going to wind up incomplete, but a penalty flag is down on the play. Let's see what that's all about. So, from 3rd and 2, back them up to 3rd and 7. Darnold to throw.
The 3rd down pass.
Here's the punter now, as he's on here to punt this one away. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Hope you're all having a very happy holiday season.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. On second down, Young. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Back to throw, Young. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
And now you need 2 hands to count how many sacks they've recorded in this one, Mike. I mean, they have been relentless throughout the game, and they get another big stop here.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Well, Seahawks offense and Jackson Smith-Njigba ready to get back to work. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. They'll go play action with Darnold. Look wide. Get this one complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at their 48-yard line.
Now Darnold. Taken in right side by Barner. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that 1st down. And they'll try to convert it on 3rd down. They'll run the sneak. And he's going to be close to that 1st down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a 1st down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Darnold now to throw. That one on target to Cup. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good gain on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
Throwing now from the gun. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
That is caught. He finds Walker. And he's into the end zone. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seahawks. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks are back in this one. It's 17-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense ready for this next possession. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, try to add to it. It begins with 1st down. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line.
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
It's 2nd and 8.
They'll stick with him again. And he nearly got free. But as it is, Gain of 6. It sets up third down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he'll have the first down. He'll get him up around the 37.
4 yards. That's good for a Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Right back to him on first down. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. From the gun, it's Young. And that is incomplete. Tommy Tremble, the tight end, the man he was looking for there. And it's going to lead to 4th down. On now is the punt team for the Panthers. Fair catch signaled and taken at about the 18-yard line. Seahawks head coach Mike Macdonald there. His guys head back out for their next possession. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll get this complete to Walker. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the
The run up the middle, it's Walker.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Gain of 5.
Once again, it's Walker. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 2 first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10.
Seahawks first down.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. Again, he finds an opening. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
That's another.
They get 21 on that one. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
First down, Seattle.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. Next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
On the ground, it's Dowdle. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 37-yard line.
Out of the shotgun. Young. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Byron Murphy in there for his 2nd sack of the game. That brings him to 10 on the season. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now Young. Thrown on the run, but it's off target. Behind his man, and that is incomplete. Hunting time for the Panthers. Set to kick this one away. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. Fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line.
First and 10.
Seahawks head coach Mike McDonald there. His guys head back out for their next possession. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Over the middle, Smith-njigba with the grab. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Here's Darnold. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. The safety, Trayvon Merrick, in there for the sack.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down. That is brought in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The Panthers will take their first timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
46-yard line.
He'll look to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
It's now second and 10.
To throw again is Darnold. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Taken back to the other side of midfield. Derek Brown in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. Third and a long way to go. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. The ball comes out. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. First and 10. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They face second down and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Second down, they need 7. That one out wide. Dowdle. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 1.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down. Punt team out, ready to send this one away. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10.
The Seahawks offense and Sam Darnold heading back on the field. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first
That's
down.
good for a Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Darnold. That is caught downfield by Cup. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
Seahawks
His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And the
From the
Seahawks
35, it's
down.
first and 10. On the ground, it's Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage.
He was brought
And that's
down
it.
by Trevin Wallace. No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the Panthers' 35-yard line.
Second and 10. To throw is Darnold. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up third down.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And he will have the first down. He caught it short of the line to gain, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that first down.
Another Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Dump this off to Charbonnet, complete, and they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
And the Seahawks first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
On play action, here's Darnold. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to third and goal. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession. Third and goal. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
This offense, they just can't establish any sort of rhythm. There's just no way to sustain any scoring drives when your quarterback is being pressured and sacked this often.
A 39-yard attempt.
And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within one score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Panthers offense ready to get back at it. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with first and 10. The motion man is Sanders. They'll run with Dowdle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
29-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up
A second down throw for Young. To the right side, he finds McMillan. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Now a third and 2.
Makes it third and 2.
Now Young Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
You can tell that all these hits, Mike, they're starting to add up. He just doesn't look comfortable. His eyes aren't downfield. You can see his feet aren't settled. When you get sacked this many times in a game, it's kind of hard to blame him, but he's definitely feeling it.
The fair catch here, called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Darnold. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
That's good for a Seahawks.
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive.
Another Seahawks 1st down.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Seahawks.
Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. Pass is completed to Cup. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches. At the 28.
They'll run here with Walker. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. Tackle made right at the 20-yard line.
Gain of 8. That's another Seahawks 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here's a designed run. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
The reason teams love calling the quarterback's number on design quarterback runs, Mike, is because in the blocking scheme, you gain 1 additional blocker. It didn't matter here. The defense was ready for it, and they're able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
Darnold to throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete. They need one right now. 3rd and long. Open man is Jake Bobo. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down. Now Darnold. That's taken in. And he's in. Jake Bobo. Touchdown, Seattle. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Leggett on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive that starts with 1st down. That's taken in by McMillan. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
A gain of 17
They'll
yards.
gain 17 on that one. A very quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Sometimes in the NFL, you have to be careful what you ask for. This offensive line, they were very clear to us this week. They wanted to take on this group. They loved the ability to be challenged. Well, they might have poked the bear a little bit too much because they've now surrendered a whopping 10 sacks in a single game. And I don't think there's been any signs of this pass rush slowing down.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. 2 minutes to play in regulation. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll drop to throw. Here's a screen coming for Dowdle. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
It's fourth down.
Special teams out to the field, ready for this punt. Important punt here in this tie game late. And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds. The Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. He takes off. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
12 yards. And the Seahawks
throwing, Darnold. That one swung out wide to Walker. And he'll get about 3 as he's forced out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 31-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
Now this looks like a design run. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard on
Throwing on third down is Darnold. Forced out wide. He'll try to run for it. They'll pick up 23 on that one. First down, Seattle.
A gain of 23 yards. That's good for a Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 47.
Here's Darnold. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. They'll come up now for second down. Darnold. Shaheed with the catch. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Ideal circumstance there. They get the first down and preserve that final timeout. Flush to his right. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second. And the clock will stop with 45 seconds left in the game.
At the 24-yard line.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away. Picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. But if you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate. Great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will go up by 7.
Panthers 17.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Leggett on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Panthers offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. Man in motion, heading right. Young to throw on first down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback recognize.
And the rush gets there. Down he goes. Now on 2nd and long.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19 at the 33-yard
Out of the shotgun. Young. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks. That is now 6 consecutive victories. They are making it look easy out there as they continue their winning ways. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.